This is an implementation of a tic-tac-toe game in Android using Java programming language. The game is played between two players, and the aim is to complete a row, column, or diagonal with their respective symbol, X or O. The game is won by the player who completes a row, column, or diagonal with their respective symbol. If all the boxes are selected, and no player wins, the game is considered a draw. The main activity class extends the app_compat activity class and has a few attributes such as binding, which is an instance of activity main binding class, and lists such as combination list and box positions that store the combinations of boxes and player positions respectively. The game flow is handled by methods such as perform action, which changes the image of the box and checks for a winning combination or a draw and changes the player turn, change player turn, which changes the current player, and check results, which checks for a winning combination. The onCreate method sets up the views, gets the player names passed from the previous activity. This is a Java code for an Android app. Specifically, it is an activity that allows users to add player names and start a game. Here's a breakdown of the code. The first line package_com, example, tic-tac-toe, indicates the package name of the activity. The package name should match the package name declared in the app's manifest file. The next few lines import various classes that are used in the activity, such as app_compat activity, intent, and toast. The public class addPlayers extends app_compat activity line declares the addPlayers activity class, which extends the app_compat activity class. App_compat activity is a subclass of activity that provides support for the action bar and other modern Android features on older versions of the platform. The onCreate method is called when the activity is first created. It sets the content view to the layout defined in activity_add_players.xml file. The findViewById method is called to get references to the editText and button views in the layout. The Start Game button. setOnClickListener method sets an onClickListener for the Start Game button. When the button is clicked, it retrieves the player names from the editText views and checks if they are empty or not. If either of the names are empty, it shows a toast message. Otherwise, it creates an intent and adds the player names as extras. Finally, it starts the main activity using the intent. Overall, this code creates an activity that allows users to add player names and start a game. The player names are passed to the main activity using an intent. This is the implementation of a custom dialog class called result_dialog. This dialog is used to display a message and a button for the user to restart the game. The class extends dialog and has two instance variables, message, which is the message to be displayed in the dialog, and main activity, which is an instance of the main activity class. The constructor takes in a context, message, and main activity object. The message parameter is used to set the message that will be displayed in the dialog. The main activity object is stored so that it can be used to restart the game when the user clicks the Start Again button. In the onCreate method, the layout for the dialog is set using setContentView method. The message text is set using findViewById to access the text view with id message text. The Start Again button is also set using findViewById to access the button with id Start Again button. An onClickListener is set for the Start Again button to restart the game and dismiss the dialog. When the button is clicked, the Restart Match method is called on the main activity object and the dialog is dismissed using the dismiss method. Thank you for watching this video.